Felicitations and welcome to the wonderful church of St. Nicholas in Glatton, Cambridgeshire. The earliest part of this present church are the nave arcades, which were built around the year 1200. The walls of this tower are faced with ashlar stone from Ketton. This isn't the original tower. A previous tower here dated from the 12th or 13th century, and this present west tower was rebuilt round about the year 1500. Glatton or Glattoon, which is Saxon for a farm in the glade, as it was called in the Domesday Book, is frequently described as a quintessentially English village with 10 chocolate box thatched cottages, an abundance of tall, mature, high-value trees, lush vegetation, and pretty country walks. I love these creatures found on the top of the West Tower, which has been built in 3 stages and battlemented above, with a frieze running beneath that. The 4 beasts looking out from each corner of the tower wear collars and appear to be looking upwards, skywards, possibly baying at the moon. What you can see is a west tower, nave, north and south aisles, clerestories, south porch, north vestry, north transept and chancel. In fact, the majority of the building is battlemented and buttressed throughout. Now, according to the Victoria County History of Huntingdon, the rebuilding started in the 13th century with additions, alterations and renewals until the church was reopened with great pomp and ceremony on the 23rd of April, St. George's Day, Shakespeare's birthday, 1869, after a complete restoration. Considering its location, this church is of huge proportions. As mentioned previously, the 3-bay nave arcades belong to the early years of the 13th century. Above them is a tall, perpendicular clerestory, so that the nave is unusually high. The north transept here was used as a schoolroom during the 1700s. Curiously and thankfully, look at these medieval mid-1400s wall paintings still existent at the entrance to the chancel. This is a painting of Christ rising from the tomb, very faded, yet a priest kneeling in prayer facing Christ is more easily identifiable. This very attractive rood screen separates the nave from the chancel. Now, I found this a little bit odd because the chancel has this double piscina at the end, a sink for washing the sacred vessels, but the sedilia is basically 3 steps, no carved canopies above them, very plain. There's very little stained glass in this church, and therefore the light can pour into it. In fact, tradition has it that the medieval stained glass which would have been here was removed and buried by troops loyal to Charles I. But these troops were killed, and the glass that was buried has been untraceable to this day. The font here is an octagonal bowl replacement to a late 15th century stem and base. Thank you for watching this film of St. Nicholas's Church at Glatton, near Peterborough.